Okay, you have to pick the other items.
Hmm.
Okay,
We're being recorded now.
but we can erase this part, right?
I can on the back end. Yeah.
Okay, hi everyone. Hi, I am Queen D, and you are.
Clay D.
And we are so excited that we are here today. We are trying something different. Normally, I have someone that is recording me, but we're going to try to do this independently. With our Ring cam and our phone, and we're going to see how it goes on StreamYard. Because normally I have someone to film the whole thing. So, but anyway, let's go on. We are, as you can see the background, we are talking about friends and neighbors. Now, I really like this show for its political, psychological, and even economical, sociology, all those things that go into this show. And I wanted to look at it from a different perspective. I'm not looking at it just as excitement or entertainment, but I'm looking at why these people are like they are. And this is something that goes on, that has been going on in America for many years, which I can relate to. Being from New York, this is upstate New York, even though I'm from Queens, New York. But there was a time when I was married and lived a certain lifestyle that was very similar to this one. I don't know about the robbing and stuff, though.
Right.
Right, Clay?
Right. True that.
True that. But I brought my papers with me too, because I wrote a lot of things down. So, Friends and Neighbors is about what happens when the system that is built on institution with the hierarchy, the social contacts, and working with all kind of demanding things in a lifestyle. And I always call it the unspoken. There's the things that are unspoken. You know, you will have actor John Hamm, who is Coop, they call him Coop. And then you have the other actress,
Amanda Peet.
Amanda
Who
Peet,
plays his ex-wife.
who plays his ex-wife, and her name is
Mel.
But they call her Elena. But they call her, see?
No,
Yeah.
Elena is the housekeeper.
Oh, right, right. Excuse me for that one. Thank you, Mel. That's right, Mel. But anyway, and they have two children, high school kids. And we know how that can be if you've ever had high school children. And if you don't have high school kids and you have kids, you will find out. It's not all fun. But anyway,
about that.
Yeah.
So
But
what I like about Your Friends and Neighbors that it's not really a crime show. I mean, to me, it's a sociological examination of what transpires when men who were built by systems that they no longer believe in, they just refuse to leave those systems, and what it costs everyone around them when the bill comes due. So Coop, played by John Hamm, he doesn't become a thief because he needs money. He became a thief because legitimacy felt like a cage. And the transgression of that felt like the only authentic choice left to a man, essentially, who had spent his whole entire adult life performing inside a world that reward performance over substance, essentially. So these aren't character studies, really. These are more cultural diagnoses, I would call it. And Westmont Village, where the story is set in, Your Friends and Neighbors, is the petri dish, or is the laboratory where you can kind of get a good examination of that.
Yeah, yeah. And let's talk about the women in this show. Now, interesting enough, every woman that plays in this show who's married have a good educational background. Um, Most of them come from affluence, money, and even though they all have these wonderful backgrounds and they're kind of bred well, so to speak, and the ones who weren't, they were smart enough how to get in. But what's interesting about this is it's a pattern. You get married, you have children, and a lot of them don't keep their careers. They become housewives, like quote unquote these famous housewives now. Um, but they're housewives. They're not your average everyday housewives. I mean, they play tennis. They have all kinds of social events. They're like socialites. Their children go to the best schools, and they have all kind of curriculums like tennis and swimming and horseback riding, etc. The children, while the parents, they have their things where they go out for brunches and lunches and all kind of dinners and charities, and so it's very traditional in that sense. It seems to me that the higher up you go, the more traditional it becomes, which is very interesting.
It is. That also intertwines with the economic framework of this whole show itself.
Yes.
Because there is a wealth performance economy that's involved, and your friends and neighbors, it does operate inside what economists would call a conspicuous consumption culture, where the display of wealth is not a byproduct of having it, but the primary social function of it. If you even look at just the way Ash, who was brought in season two, he pays $20 million in cash for the home from Sam that he purchased, who's played by who who's played by the actress and comedian Olivia Munn.
Yeah.
So Robert buys the Negroni. Um, the Cartier love bracelet. There's a whole bunch of stuff that.
Okay, stop. Let's erase this whole thing and start from the beginning. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why. You're jumping the gun. They didn't talk about what type of career that he had and why he turned to crime in the first place. So I want to get that all out. Okay. So can we stop this and erase and start again?